Peace. Welcome to the show. It's your host, AD, here with another video where we talk about tapping in to the Most High, creating and cultivating a space for our spiritual practices, really learning self and developing self, because self is what gets you through this matrix. So, what we have in front of us is an article written by my colleagues, my teammates. They're always working hard and pushing themselves. So if you haven't got the chance to check out the Substack, here it is. It's the Initiate Substack. Type in substack.com and go ahead and really tap into this article. You know, you can read the whole article there. I'm not going to really talk a lot of things in the article. I'm just going to talk about a few aspects. We went over it last night. Please check out the live from last night with the initiates of the flame, where we really talked about unlocking the mysteries of ritual magic. And I'm just going to borrow a few things from this article and talk about it, because the basics of ritual magic and the key concept that we should really think about is intent. Because the one thing that the title of this video and article is distraction versus intention. And for those who don't know what distractions are, right? This is the distraction, right? Distraction means the drawing away from the mind, one point or course to another, right? So when we think about drifting and when we thinking about just anything that deals with the mind, having a focus is key, and that's why intention is important. And if you don't have intention in your life, if you don't have a focus, then we move into the ways of always being led off our path, led off our course. And you don't want to be led off your path or your course, but there are going to be things that's going to lead you off your course, like desire, right? Not having a mastery of desire, or not having a mastery of our emotions is going to throw us off. It's going to really put us in a place that we don't want to be in life, but chasing our emotional wants, our desires, or the things that we think we want, we are stuck in a place of stagnation, laziness, and we don't move through life how we want to, right? And we have to use tools to help get us to a point where we want to be in life. Hold on, type this. Sorry, I was editing something. All right, so distraction versus attention. So with the distraction, right? So I need you to understand, when you're dealing with distraction, because your mind is a powerful entity in itself, right? Your mind is literally is between two worlds, the most high and the 3D physical world, right? So when you are being pulled apart, when you draw in different directions, see, your mind has to be literally going through one spot, going through a straight narrow path. But with these distractions, we like to take a left, a right, we like to make a couple U-turns. But I need you to understand that when you're dealing with this distraction, when you're dealing with this mental confusion, you are not in a place that you want to be. See, when you're distracted, when you are feeding into your distractions, it means that you don't have a sense of purpose. See, when you deal with that distraction, it means you're dealing with frustration. See, when we deal with frustration, we are frustrated about our lives not being a particular way. We are frustrated because we are not doing the things that we simply want. We are doing what others want. We are feeling some type of way about others, and we shouldn't. We shouldn't let others pull us away from the life that we want. Because when we get into the place of attention, purpose, design, aim, or object, will, wish, desire, that which is intended, aspiration, will, thought. See, one thing that we have to understand about intention and thought is that it is the product and cause of what we reap and what we sow. Right? So reaping and sowing. So, but first, before we get into reaping and sowing, go ahead and get this book, Outwitting the Devil, The Secrets to Freedom and Success. Right? This bad boy right here is going to literally gives you a download on how the devil interacts with us, how our mind gets vested. It literally lets you know the secrets, the attacks that the devil does to us, and what are we dealing with. And when we think about the devil, I don't need you to think about somebody outside of you that is doing things to you. No, the devil is a part of yourself. The devil is the shadow. The devil is you, the person who doesn't want to take accountability, the person who does not want to move forward. See, we are all here today is because we want to better ourselves. We are here today because we realize we are the chosen people of God, right? We are here to do the great work. The great work, also known as the magnum opus, is term used in Hermeticism and other occult traditions to describe the process of spiritual self-transcendence. It is often symbolized by the creation of the Philosopher's Stone, the to represent the accumulation of a spiritual path, the attainment of enlightenment, or the rescue of the human soul. So, if you're not doing this work, you're getting thrown off your path, and you might feel like that there. So, like, what I mean by the great work, right? Because the other night we was talking about how to know if you're in your purpose or how to know if you're doing the work, and I need you to understand that going to work is a part of the work. Taking care of your body is part of the work. See, doing the spiritual work is a whole nother task because you have to study your mind. See, well, before we get into the studying and all the other stuff, first you need to learn how to quiet and relax your body and mind. Then, after you do the studying, right? After you do the meditation first, then you do the studying. You should not be studying, then meditating, because you're going to be stuck thinking. You're going to be in the mind of travel and transcendence. No, you need to be focused and thinking about your spirit, resonating with your spirit, right? And the first way that we get into understanding our self and our mind is through astrology, right? What we here are talking about is astrology and sidereal astrology. See, and most of us have been not taught or not even explained to what is sidereal astrology or what is astrology, period. And I need you to understand astrology is the study of the cosmos, the study of the stars, right? Astrology is a science, but we don't view it as that. We view it is taught as a pseudoscience, and that is fine. If it's a pseudoscience to you, if it's something that you don't believe in, that's fine. But if you do believe in, you are here at the right channel because astrology is the main basis of this. See, we have to understand that. Here, let me pull up this chart as I'm talking. We have to understand about astrology is that it is a guide for our soul. It is the key to use symbolism, right? Because when we talk about ritual magic, we have to get into symbolism, and that symbolism helps us be able to create symbols within the subconscious mind to connect and talk to the subconscious mind, right? Because the subconscious mind is the key to even do anything that we want in this life. So look, check this out. Damn, I hit the wrong button. I was trying to share, then I hit the wrong button, then I fucked around and clicked something else, so I'm presenting back. All right, the subconscious mind is a key to success, right? Us going through visualization, meditation, gratitude, and identifying limiting beliefs. See, the part on limiting beliefs, what you don't realize is what you believe in is what is like dealing with your world, what is like constricting you. It is uh promoting you, is empowering you. See, your beliefs and doubt coincide with each other, because if you have a doubt about something, that is a belief, right? So if you doubt something, it's because you have a particular belief about it, and you can't have that, right? I'm sorry. You can have that, but you need to understand why you doubt and why you believe something, because I promise you, it is going to control your world. It is going to create the reality, right? Because every action has a reaction. So your beliefs and your doubts are controlling your actions throughout your day, because that's what creates the karma. That's what creates the karma of it. And if you do not understand what karma is, we will talk about that in a different show. I might bring up the explanation, but to gives you that karma relates to your actions, right? At work and action. So if you say you're gonna do something and don't do it, that is karma right there. And I need you to understand that you need to get control of your subconscious mind. You need to program your mind. What you see, they say you are what you eat, but you are what you see. You are what you believe. You are what you do. You are what you think. All those things corresponds to how you go through your day, right? So I need you to understand that's going to be playing the key. So it starts, and if you want to make a change to your subconscious mind, it starts to your habits, because your habits say a lot about who you are and what you are. See, you might believe yourself to be this type of person, but your habits reflect that you was not that person. And getting to your distractions and your attentions, understanding your beliefs and all, is going to help you coincide and how to stop that, because some people might see you as a a great person, right? But your actions and habits don't coincide with that. So let's get into the astrology of this, because the astrology is what is going to help us advance into it and create the outlook and guidance that we need for this particular energy. So what I like to use is astroseed.com to do all my astrological sightings. I also use Starwalk and Starwalk 2 or Sky Live, and those give you actual representations of the sky right that moment. So you're not getting nothing later. You're getting right where they are, right through that moment. So I suggest that you get that app. It's an awesome app. And now I need to ask you something though while I'm pulling this up. Do you have an attention in your life? And do you have a distraction in your life? Right? Because what I'm doing is helping you create journal prompts. Because a lot of people don't journal, and a lot of people tell me how they like to journal, but it's hard for them. And what you need is writing prompts. Writing prompts are awesome. They help us create guides and more. So I need you to write down, what are my distractions in my life and what are my focuses in my life. Right? So as we get here, we're pulling up the chart. So the main aspect that we're focusing on today is, because if you've been keeping up with the initiates and with the channel, we've really been talking about we've been talking about hold up, wait a minute. Click the wrong year. I'm like 2023. What? Man, this married this one time when I really first started doing readings, and I was so nervous because like sometimes we don't have faith in ourselves, and that's the one thing about attention, right? Because of distractions, we go into the shit that's low key making us feel some type of way. We go into the comfortable feeling, right? But when God has you a purpose, you're not gonna be feeling comfortable. Honestly, you're gonna be getting up, you're gonna be handling shit. The only time you're gonna find comfort is in the things that you're doing. Right? You're gonna find comfort in the things you're doing, like, okay, this is helping me handle this, is doing that. So the aspect of the day that we're focused on, because we're the main thing in the sidereal astrology is we focus on is the moon. The moon, it moves faster than most, it travels the most, it goes through the signs most, and the moon connects to our subconscious self, right? So the reason why I brought up the subconscious is because the moon helps us tap into that. So it's doing the things of literally understanding how you internally feel, right? Because how you feel is going to really stop you and withhold you from doing the things that you should do. Hold on, let me present my screen. Sorry. So right here we have a moon in Taurus, right? So I need you to understand that when we have a moon in Taurus, moon in the second house, right? Because that's where Taurus is governed. So wherever the moon is in your house, understand that house, understand the energy, right? Understand the sign, the house, and the energy, and what those planets are doing, and you'll know. But within this here, right here, right? So when we think about Taurus, because I want you to understand all these symbols, right? They all govern the body part. They all govern each each and character and archetype of the mind. So when we're dealing with a Jupiter conjunct the moon, we dealing with growth. We dealing with having luck on our side. We are dealing with so many things that contribute with higher self, right? So with the higher self, we have to really see ourselves and get downloads from our higher self, from a place where we can travel to each and every time, but we don't understand the workings of ourself, right? And the reason why I mean by that is because if you know that you can go to Paris or any other place within the heart and the mind, right? If you want to gain expansion, it's about going through your inner world first. And sometimes our inner world, we are stuck in a place of home where we feel lonely, where we don't really have a lot of things to do. We don't have a lot of people to talk to. We just cool with being at the crib, just bored, not doing nothing. And I don't want you to let this energy let you sit at home and have distractions. No, I want you to be at home, and I want you to build and develop yourself, right? I'm not saying you can't have a time to kick it or have a good time. Go ahead, you will. But 9 times 10 is it's the time spent in preparation than the time of what's the word of going. See, look, like it's so easy to jump out on a stage and like perform, but it's when you do that prep. See, when you like Batman, you have that prep time. Maybe roll the cap up on you. When you have that prep time, it's a different being, a different type of of success that you gain. So right now, Jupiter is going to be going to Gemini soon. And while it's in Taurus, while it's in the second house still, this is your time to really get a hold of your material possessions. This is really the time of like, this is like, get your bread up, focus, do the consultations, do the business meetings, do the interactions, do the the business promotion. Sell yourself, right? And what I mean by sell yourself, don't convince people to buy. No, help people. Help people that need the help. Help people that are looking. Put yourself out there. Because I promise you, with this moon conjunct Jupiter, like, if you want those things that you want, if you want all that shit to come to you, you got to really hone in on that attention and that focus. But it's literally dealt on your moon. Because look, when we talk about the ritual magic, right? The symbols are an important part of ritual magic. They represent different energies or ideas or entities. So the astrology is entities within themselves. The astrology is different symbols within your mind that has been programmed. So you can tap into each individual one. We don't even have to focus on moon and Jupiter. You can focus on something else in your chart. We're here going over these things so you learn how to do it. So you learn how to focus it. And the intent is what is going to achieve where you want to be. But I don't know if you're doing the work. I really don't. But if you are, I hope you are promoting yourself, and I hope you're trying to really share yourself. But on that note, if you're doing this work, if you don't got a team, I need you to join the Discord. In Discord, we talk about a lot of topics. People promote themselves. People do a lot, and we work hard in this group chat. Everyone promotes themselves. We do nothing but helping inspire each other. So if you don't have a group where you can build and grow and do work with yourself, then join the Discord, because this is the place. I didn't really plan this to be a long video. I really just wanted to talk about distraction and attention, really focusing on this time to like expand yourself. But expansion is only going to come through tapping into your soul, because the moon conjunct Jupiter is a combination of energies of mixing your higher self and understanding your subconscious mind by understanding your deep, most inner self thoughts, your deep, most inner self feelings, and really bringing them to the surface and working through our inner world to bring a place of peace, harmony, and self realization. And before we go, please make sure you are building and promoting yourself. Please make sure you are focusing on yourself and growth, because nobody is going to push and inspire you. So go ahead and get yourself initiated by joining Initiates or going to cultivate.com, because here we cultivate your spiritual experience. And you might not be focused on your spiritual life, right? You might have that on lock, but you might want to focus on other things, as in maybe business consultations, or you need things of nature that you might need from my catalog, down to holistic needs, down to survival, down to content creation. Here at We Cultivate, we literally have people cultivate the space for their life. We have people cultivate the space for their business. And this is me not trying to sell you nothing. No, this is me letting you know that the initiates, cultivate.co, we're different, because most people don't have an outlook to build themselves up. Most people don't have people helping them to be a part of their dream, of their life, to build the life that they want. So you can tap into the Discord that is free, where you can interact with us, meet people, ask questions, promote yourself, promote your business. I'm pretty sure people are going to need something that you have to offer. I need you to understand, when you're selling something to somebody, you're helping them. You are creating an offer for them. You are helping those people. You are helping everyone. So please invest in others, invest in yourself, and watch how many things you can change into and turn into. But thank you. And also, right now, if you hit me up personally, I have a discount on moon readings going right now. So if you hit me up personally, if you DM me, whether if you hit me up personally through Instagram, or you text me, or you email me, or you hit me up through the Discord, we can talk, make a Discord. I mean, we can talk about the discount, get you a moon reading or whatever you need from astrology wise. Also, we have another offer. If you need any supplements or anything, help you with your holistic lifestyle, hit me personally and we can work something out. I'm just letting you know of what we got going on because you might miss it, or you probably can get it in when you can, or hey, so go ahead, check it out. This deal will be going till Wednesday. So until then, I'll see you soon. Peace and love. Ashe.